Imagine a dark castle in Denmark. A ghost appears on the battlements at midnight. The ghost is a dead king, and he tells his son one terrible truth. I was murdered by my own brother. That son is Prince Hamlet. Welcome to one of the greatest revenge stories ever written, Shakespeare's Hamlet. Today, I'm going to tell you the tragic tale of a young prince who decided to take revenge for his father's murder by creating a drama. But this drama didn't just expose the killer, it destroyed almost everyone he loved. Stick around till the end, because this story is filled with betrayal, madness, love, and one of the most famous questions in literature: to be or not to be. Let's begin. After the old King Hamlet dies suddenly, the kingdom of Denmark is in shock. Just 2 months later, his brother Claudius marries the queen, Hamlet's mother, Gertrude. Hamlet is disgusted. He feels the whole world has become rotten. One cold night, the guards see a ghost wearing the armor of the dead king. They bring Hamlet to see it. The ghost speaks only to him. I am your father's spirit. The serpent that stung me now wears my crown. Your uncle Claudius poisoned me while I was sleeping in my garden. He took my life, my wife, and my throne. Hamlet, revenge my foul and most unnatural murder. Hamlet is shattered, but he is also smart. He doesn't rush to kill Claudius immediately. He worries the ghost might be a demon trying to trick him into committing a sin. So Hamlet makes a clever plan. He decides to create a drama, a play, that will show the exact murder his father described. If Claudius reacts with guilt, Hamlet will know the ghost was telling the truth. He tells his friends, the play is the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. Hamlet becomes strange. He acts crazy in front of everyone. He even rejects his girlfriend Ophelia harshly, telling her to get thee to a nunnery. But behind this madness, he is carefully preparing his trap. He brings a group of traveling actors to the castle and asks them to perform a play called The Murder of Gonzago. But he adds a special scene, exactly how his father was poisoned. Ear poison while sleeping in the garden. The night of the play arrives. The whole court is watching, including King Claudius and Queen Gertrude, as the actor pours poison into the sleeping king's ear on stage. Claudius suddenly stands up, shouts for lights, and storms out of the hall. Hamlet's friend Horatio also sees the guilty reaction. Now, Hamlet knows for sure the ghost was real. His uncle is the murderer. He is ready to take revenge. But revenge is never clean. That same night, Hamlet goes to his mother's room to confront her. He speaks so angrily that Queen Gertrude gets scared and screams. Polonius, the king's advisor, and Ophelia's father is hiding behind the curtain, spying. Hamlet hears the noise and thinks it's Claudius. He stabs through the curtain and kills Polonius. Now things start spiraling out of control. King Claudius realizes Hamlet is dangerous. He sends Hamlet to England with secret orders to have him killed. But Hamlet escapes and returns to Denmark. Meanwhile, Ophelia, heartbroken by her father's death and Hamlet's cruel rejection, goes truly mad. She sings strange songs and eventually drowns in a river. Many believe it was suicide. Her brother Laertes returns from France, furious. He wants revenge for his father Polonius and his sister Ophelia. King Claudius sees his chance. He manipulates Laertes into a deadly plan, a fencing duel with Hamlet, but Laertes' sword will be poisoned, and just in case, Claudius will also prepare a poisoned cup of wine for Hamlet. The final scene is set in the castle hall. Everyone gathers to watch the duel between Hamlet and Laertes. The fight begins. Laertes wounds Hamlet with the poisoned sword. In the struggle, they exchange swords. Hamlet wounds Laertes with the same poisoned blade. Queen Gertrude, not knowing about the poison, drinks from the poisoned cup meant for Hamlet, and collapses. Laertes, dying, confesses everything. The king is to blame. In his final moments of rage and clarity, Hamlet stabs King Claudius with the poisoned sword and forces him to drink the rest of the poisoned wine. Claudius dies. Hamlet, now mortally wounded by the poison, speaks his last words to his only true friend Horatio. "I am dead, Horatio. Report me in my cause." Write to the unsatisfied. He dies in Horatio's arms. By the end of the day, the entire royal family of Denmark is dead. The king, the queen, the prince, and almost everyone connected to them. Fortinbras, a prince from Norway, arrives and takes over the empty throne. The stage is covered with bodies. A story that began with one murder ends with many more. So what is the real message of Hamlet? Hamlet wanted justice. He wanted to expose the truth using a play, but in his search for perfect revenge, he overthought everything. His hesitation, his anger, and his madness plan caused the death of innocent people: Ophelia, Polonius, Gertrude, Laertes, and finally himself. Shakespeare shows us that revenge is a dangerous fire. Once you light it, it rarely stops where you want it to stop. The most famous line from the play is, "To be or not to be? That is the question." Hamlet was asking whether it is better to live and suffer, or to die and end the pain. After watching his story, we understand how heavy that question really is. If you enjoyed this storytelling of Shakespeare's Hamlet, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below. What do you think was Hamlet's plan? Brilliant? Or was it the beginning of his downfall? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. See you in the next story.